Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, all 7 of you probably. Anyways, we are almost wrapping up week 2 of the road to 260 kilo deadlift. Training has been so good the last few weeks. For those of you who don't know, I'm a garden landscaper and I own my own business. So between the months of March and kind of the end of September, mid-October, I kind of work like there's no tomorrow. So, 5, 6, 7 day weeks, and training takes a back seat, and I kind of just do whatever the fuck I want, whatever I'm able to basically do, because it's not really much what I'm able to do. So when I'm in season, like just there, I got into some running. I just was training with my mates and just went in and just got some pumps and done nothing in particular, and just, yeah, it was what it was. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It was fine. I'm back in on somewhat of a program. Yeah, things are good. Day 1 of the week, we start off with squats. I am running a 5x5 and it will just be linearly progressed until I can't really. I'm hoping to progress it that way for 6 weeks, and then I'll be taking a deload in the 7th. But to be honest, it's week 2 and I already feel very fucked. It's my own fault really, because I've been training like an animal really. There's no other way about it. God, it's tough at the top. It's tough at the top. But yeah, so we're doing a 5x5. Last week we started with 120. This week went up to 125 for my 5x5. So you can see here, I'm squatting beltless, and I'll be continuing that for as long as I can. And I've also been sending all my squats extremely deep as I can go basically, but they've been feeling really good, really smooth. The only thing is, because I've been training like a bit of a mad cunt, I've already got a slight bit of knee pain on the left side, and I don't know if I skipped the last set or I bumped the weight down. I don't know, I might have skipped it because I was like, right, fuck this. But anyways, I just need to chill a little bit because, I've been watching fucking Sam Sulek videos and that, and he just makes me want to train hard, But yeah, that first set was easy. The weights are fine. The weights are absolutely fine. Second set here, well, this was the last set actually, and it was much the same, And with my squats right now, I am purely focused on just technique. For the longest time with training, I got in a really, really bad habit of just wanting to get my sessions done, because I was starting my business and things like that. When I went to the gym, I just wanted to get in and get out, and that kind of way or approach to going to the gym, it doesn't really derive high technique, or high quality of technique, should I say. You're just so focused on getting in, getting your work done and fucking off because you've got work to do. So now that I'm back and I'm able to, drag out 2.5 hour sessions, it's been good because I can just take my time warming up and I won't go up and wait until the reps feel good. So yeah, here I was pretty happy with all these squats. They moved very well, very easy. As I say, just a bit of knee pain, so I just need to chill a bit, stop training like an animal. Because I'm doing sumo as well, which also is a lot of leg volume for me. So yeah, I need to chill. It's only week 2, but my knee feels better now. This is a few days later after this, and it actually feels a lot better now. So it's nothing major. I just need to make sure I don't do anything stupid and keep making 10 kilo jumps every week, even though I kind of want to. Right now, moving on to stiff leg deadlifts. These are like essential for me to do because my posterior chain, hamstrings especially, is just wank. Like, it's so bad. They're not strong, and I'm deadlifting twice a week on this road to 260. And one day is stiff leg, conventional style, obviously, building the hammies, and my other day is sumo. So I'm doing sumo, and they're both 4x8. So it's just high volume. I want to do the movement. I just want to do tons of reps, build lots of capacity, and just feel good. I don't have to use crazy weights or anything like that. Like right here is only 120. I think I've done 4 sets of 8 obviously, and I've done 120, 120, 130 and 140, and I've got my 120 and 130 recorded. 140 is on the Instagram. If you are at bated breath to see that, then hop over there. I'll leave a link below to the Instagram. But these all felt good. I really like these. I really like stiff leg deadlifts. I get a crazy good stretch on them. And for me as well, with my foot placement, I used to be quite narrow with my foot stance, right? And my knees would kind of be externally rotated. So my feet were in here, my feet kind of pointed out a little bit, and it felt all right. But then with these stiff legs, I've brought the feet out and my knees kind of internally rotate, right? So my knees are pushed forward a bit more. And I've carried this over to my conventional deadlift, which I've done today, and it feels amazing. Like these stiff leg deadlifts just felt amazing. So here's the 130. But yeah, these felt super good. My form to me looks pretty dialed in. I mean, if you disagree, then let me know. If stiff legs look different to you, then let me know. But all I'm focused on here is pulling that bar into me as much as I can, really engaging my lats, and just all just hips through, you know, all just glutes. You can see my face. I'm just squeezing the life out of it basically. But yeah, these feel super good. I'm really glad I added them back into the rotation because I just like them. I just really like them. I get a sick pump off them, and I don't like putting numbers on it, but this will be a movement I'm going for 6 weeks, obviously. But I'd like to think I can build these up to, you know, like 170 for a 4x8. I don't know, we'll see. As I say, like I'm pretty tired and it's already week 2, so I need to manage my what I'm doing in the gym a bit better. But I just can't help it. I'm at that thing right now where I just want to train hard as fuck, you know. And to me, like, that's half the battle. Most people can't do that. So if you've got that, I don't know. I'm just gonna ride that wave, you know. Just gonna ride that wave. We're moving on now to day 2, log press. Apologies for the reduced size of the picture. I recorded this all vertical because I was trying to make fucking Instagram reels. Anyways, we're warming up here and I fucking love log press right now. I fucking love it. Usually when week 1 I started with a 4x8 and I was like, right, I'll just run a 4x8 and do like the linear stuff for the next 6 weeks and that's going to be a common pattern, by the way, for this first 6 weeks. And with, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's probably going to be a 16-week long process before I go for a 260 deadlift. So this first 6 weeks, I'm just fucking myself up with volume, basically. And I love it. I love that way of training. It feels good. But yeah, so with log, I thought I was going to do a 4x8, but I came in today, right, and into this session, and I was like, I don't know, I just feel like chipping away at technique, because my technique on log is good, but it doesn't feel amazing, you know, like everything dialed in, just reps feel good. So I was like, right, I put back on my belt and I put my my Romaleo 2s on, my weightlifting shoes. I got to give myself a bit of a heel, and I'm just doing strict presses as well, by the way, just to keep the load lower to stop me going too high in the loads, because when I do my dip and drives, you just end up going heavier than you need to, and I'm early on in the program and clearly I have no self-control, so I was like, right, strict press, that's what we're doing the first 6 weeks of strict press. But yeah, this is me moving on to the wooden log now. I think this is what, like 48 kilos or something? But this is 48 kilos, and something clicked for me this session where my core bracing, I just got it. I was watching more videos about it, and it was like the missing puzzle piece for my log, because when I lock a log out, I just kind of wobble back and forth, you know. But you can see with all these reps, I'm pretty solid once I'm overhead, you know. Like, I'm just locked in. Obviously this is lightweight, so if you're shaky up top, that's not fucking good. But yeah, I feel locked in, you know, I feel absolutely locked in. So another thing as well, I think this is, what's this, 58? Yeah, it's 58. And it looks good, you know. And I was just doing doubles the whole way up, and I just add 2.5 kilos a side on, so 5 kilo jumps on the log. And I was just doing doubles the whole way up for the most part, and maybe the odd single here and there too. But with my program, like, I don't want it to be proper rigid, you know. Like, I'm still training with Connor and Ryan. The only goal that I'm like honed in on is deadlifts. Deadlifts never change. That I'm always gonna make sure that I follow what I've written for that. But in terms of everything else, like, I'm just kind of doing what the fuck I like. Because I got in such a rut the last couple years with just like sticking to the program and following everything to a T, and it just sucked the joy out of training for me. I just couldn't even be fucked training, because like don't know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing it that day. And I like going to the gym, I still like working hard, but like, I just can't be arsed having such a rigid thing, and I don't really plan on competing anymore. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want. So I've been taking 5 kilo jumps, but here, this is 68 kilos. This is for like 2 disjointed singles or whatever, I don't really know, but that felt solid, you know? And my PB is this on strict log. This is my PB. And today, because the bracing just dialed in for me, and my retraction of my scapula was dialed in, and the angle that I pressed at was good, put the belt on, like everything just went fucking amazing. So I was like, fuck it. Here I am now, jumped to 74 kilos, and I hit this for 2 singles. Oh, clean. And I'm buzzing. Like, see, overhead, you can see here, I'm not that shaky. Like, I'm just not that shaky. Everything's proper, rigid, stable overhead. And because I put the belt on, I've not been wearing my belt for strict press, and I've put it on, and I've been wearing it higher. I usually wear it around my lower belly, my belt, like when I'm deadlifting things and squat, but I put it just kind of like closer to my sternum. And I think that just helps with me kind of having the log, like the belt slightly holding the log as I clean it. And another thing I done this session was I done like 3 sets of rear delts to warm up before I went on to this, and that with the bracing, with the belt, like for me as well, when I'm standing up doing a log press, a lot of people hard lean back when they log press, and I was doing that, but it just felt uncomfortable, you know, even with the belt on it felt uncomfortable. So I wore the belt higher, leaned back a little less, and I just felt so much stronger. So here's the second single with 74 kilos. I got a slight different angle. So you can see here, like when I'm going down as well, I'm like shrugging my shoulders up, pulling my scaps back, squeezing my rear delt, locking it in on that spot here. And then you can see it's just so dialed in. There's no slip. Just both clean, already lean back, glutes are squeezed, backs brace, cores brace, and as soon as I'm here, just press. So yeah, that felt very, very good, and I was so happy with that. So I was sat there thinking, right, Connor, it's week 2. Do you want to go up again? And I did, I went up again. So this is 78 kilos. And this felt even good as well. It was hard rep, you know, it didn't feel heavy in the clean, but you know, like it was more effort. You can see from the press it was more effort, but clean looked the same as all the others. And both, head through, held it at the top because I'm a fucking animal. Okay guys, finally we are moving on to deadlifts, and as you can see here, I'm doing a 4x8. Today I chose to do conventional because my abductors were insanely sore, and when I got into sumo position, it just wasn't working, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do conventional, and they felt pretty good. But here's 160, you can see going on. It felt pretty good, beltless, but once this says done, I then put on my belt for the second set because I'm just in so much pain. Like the weights have been super easy, super manageable. Like I think I can still build on these a lot, the 4x8s, but I was just crazy fatigued. So all the weights are moving fine, but like unbeknown to like you guys, obviously, I just felt like it was hard to keep my position, to be honest, towards the last couple of reps. Like if I'd done a couple more reps of this, my position probably would have broke down and I just wouldn't have felt as good. But the first set felt pretty good. Second set here, chucked on the belt, and these felt even better. They moved way faster as well. I say way faster, they moved faster. But deadlift, sumo and conventional just feel so dialed in right now. I'm very particular with my setup and technique and things. It's not as smooth as usual just because fatigue on the lower half, it kind of breaks up the pull a little bit. It seems like I lock my knees out a bit too quickly here. But as I say, it's just fatigue, you know, it's just fatigue. So after that set of 160 just there, I dropped down and I done my last 2 sets at 150 just because I was feeling tired. The weights were easy, but I was like, it's week 2. So I dropped the weights down, I just kept the belt on, and as I said, I've been doing sumo the last couple sessions on this day, but I've done conventional today, and for me, conventional is much more taxing, for most people I'd imagine as well. So I took that into account and I took 10 kilos off, but I'm looking forward to pushing my deadlift. I'll probably continue with sumo. It was just this one-off session where my abductors were so sore, I just couldn't get my legs wide enough and feel comfortable doing it. And I'm very, very excited for when I can start getting into the bigger weights, but I'm enjoying the volume. It's hard obviously, but I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it. So here's my last set here, 150, complete front angle. And you may be able to tell, but I have widened my feet with my conventional stance now. And I just get a lot of pop, And you can see here, gassed, dying, last set. Just wanted to kill myself. But yeah, that was, that's the last few days of work basically in the gym. As I say, week 2, it's been really, really good. I've been really enjoying training. As I say, things aren't too rigid. They may become more rigid, they probably will have to eventually, but I'm just really enjoying going in and training like fuck. I'm back at Anvil training. I train at Gym 1 occasionally as well, but I really like this gym. People in it are all great, and it's good chatting to folk whenever I can. And just as a wee bonus clip, here's me trying to shoulder a 100 kilo sandbag. I've done this once before, but I was like, fuck it, just threw this in one of my sessions and just absolutely manhandling that up to my shoulder. And I don't know why, but I fucking love doing this. Like, I love lifting these sandbags. They are so fucking fun, and getting them to the shoulder, it's just such a grind. But yeah, that's everything there, guys. I'll probably keep doing stuff like this with the sandbags and things. Whenever I'm in Anvil, I just want to keep dabbling with the strongman equipment, so yeah, I'll probably just do whatever. And that's what I'm saying, I don't want to be confined to too tight of a program right now. Obviously, in an ideal world, if you've got very precise goals you want to get to, you should really get a coach. You just should. Like, there's no other two ways about it. If you're into powerlifting, I'd recommend my previous coach, Keir White. I think his business is called White Lights Performance, I believe. But he's a great coach. He is on his shit, and the guy lives and breathes powerlifting, so I'll leave his links below if you want to get in touch with him. And in terms of like strongman, if you're in Anvil and looking for strongman programming, I'm sure multiple PTs in there like Craig and things would happily help you out. But yeah, that's week 2 summed up there, guys. As I say, I'm not too sure on the direction of where these videos will go. I'm sure they'll be quite random because I don't really have like a set routine or how I'm going to do these. But yeah, I hope this wasn't too boring. It's maybe somewhat insightful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.